Morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. How's it going? It's me, Archer. I'm your host for today. And we're going to rock and roll and knock this out. Because this one, I'm not even going into the other planetary positions this morning for an astrology forecast. The top news story, breaking news banner is Mercury retrograde. It's happening in less than 24 hours. It will be officially start. Mercury will enter retrograde. We're already feeling it. We've been feeling it all week. So, like the pick a card tonight, the all signs on Friday, they're going to be a different kind of reading when we're going full on retrograde. And this is a retrograde about clearing out old energies. What's going on with Saturn, especially the Capricorn influence about motivating yourself forward and into a new higher level. It's completely owning this new timeline that we've all jumped into on June 30th. So the retrograde is going to be a big thing that everybody is starting to question everybody around them, people, places, and things. It's not just about your past person. You're going to see people cutting people out, stopping doing things. It's just at a point where the world collectively, especially if you've noticed the whole world feeling anxious and frustrated and people yelling at people and fights breaking out, horns honking, cars squealing tire. People are frustrated. And you watch as we go through this retrograde, people are just going to start just walking away from everything. And you won't even have fights like back in the day or texts and messages and notifications. People are just going to be like, I'm just done. Very much like how the Beatles did it when they stopped touring back in the 60s. They didn't announce it. They didn't put it in the paper. They didn't do nothing. They just stopped. That's it. And you're going to see a lot of people doing that. We're just like, I'm over it. I'm done. Morning, Deb. What's up? Hey, Angel Eyes. What's going on? How are you? Sending some spinny hugs to Frankie. She got to start feeling better. Frankie's got a cold. That's not good. We have a 6 Scorpio in the family. All right. So y'all send some spinny prayers and some spinny hugs Frankie's way so she starts feeling better. All right. Hey, what's up, Busy Dog? Hey, Yuki. What's up? What's up, Moonlight? Thanks for being here. Hey, Melissa. What's going on? All right. I'm going to start knocking these out because I am extremely busy and overbooked. I've got new software coming for August that's actually a scheduling assistant. A big thank you to one of the family members that reached out and said, Archer, you should try this scheduling software. It's awesome. I've been researching it and looking into it, and we are going to be implementing it. So going forward into August, you won't have to email me for the personal reading. There will actually be a link in the link tree that just takes you right to the appointment book. You can find an available appointment, book it, pay for it, boom, wham, bam, done. Then I get notified. I send you your Zoom link or reach out for your questions for the YouTube video. It's going to be so awesome because I don't have enough time in the day and I can't figure out how to extend the day to 28 hours. I've tried doing the Thomas Edison whole 20-minute power nap thing instead of just actually sleeping. That don't work. I require sleep. So I got to sleep sometime. But yeah, so it's going to be kind of cool. For the rest of the time being, for the last week or two of July until I activate the scheduling software and that, you can still email me for a personal reading. Otherwise, though, it's going to be so awesome. So easy for you guys. You don't have to be like, well, I wonder how much it costs, or I wonder when he's available, or I wonder how long I got to wait. You literally get to go to my calendar and see it. It's so cool. Hey, Chanley, what up? Hey, Jen, how's it going? Lisa, what up, girl? Oh, by the way, keep in mind, too, that we are going to do a pick a card tonight because the internet's still out from last night. All right. It came back on overnight again. And that's nobody's fault but my own. It's my Sag Neptune. I'm thrifty, and I still wanted to use the old home cheap internet that I had before I had a YouTube channel. I've tried to milk it as long as I could, but I finally had to pony up and get a business class internet. But it's fast. I can't wait. I can't. And the best part was when I was setting up the service and we got to the cable part. Because, yes, I'm a goober. I have streaming, but I'm also getting cable, whatever. And I was like, she was like, well, how many TVs do you have in the home? And I said, I got 2 smart TVs and 3 dumb ones. But I kind of like the dumb ones better than the smart ones. And she starts laughing. She's like, oh, so do I, sir. So do I. But anyhow, so coming Friday, we should have some super high streaming 4K, big, super awesome looking internet, basically. And then we're getting ready for a whole scheduling thing. Hey, D Aries, what up? All right, let's see. I'm going to add the extra cameras so you guys can see the table. Let's bump out some super chats because I have got to fly. This is going to be a 313-615 style super chat setup here. So I can get into, I've got 3 personals, and then I've still got to do the pick card tonight. It's so cool, though, because, yeah, granted, it's tiring, it's stressful, it's frustrating. But I love these challenges. I mean, I've owned 3 businesses. I've always been a business and entrepreneur. My car accessory company was what I sold to buy my first house. And then my management company was what I sold off in order to purchase a couple neat things behind the scenes for my personal life. But I'm not selling Archer. This is my baby. And we will be here years from now when I'm old and gray, and it's going to be like Grandpa Archer coming on, being like, all right, y'all, let's reach cards, see what's going on. All right. Let's roll into it. Let's see where we're going. All right, Nicolette's the last. Okay, gotcha, Melissa. Cool, thanks. Hey, Mars Tarot, what up? How you doing, girl? Spinny hugs. All right, let's dig in and go for it. Here we go. All right. Hush. Oh, that's my voice. Yeah. How do you guys on it? It's like baritone sounds on a chalk. All right, you got okay, cool. All right, let's dig in. I don't know why I keep up the Indiana Jones theme for a while. I don't know. I never really watched the movie. That's the weird part. Anyways, let's start with Rohama. All right, Shadow Deck, deep work. Actually, for you though, Rohama, I'm gonna use your deck connecting to your energy. Rohama, you gonna be at 624. All right, what does the universe have for me? And as a separate question, Caden's current feelings for me. All right, is there a third party? That's actually two separate questions. Right now, what the universe has for you is to be. You have to live in the energy of what you want to Caden, live that way. You want to be like top shelf in society, go get your bottoms and the fancy clothes. You got to start looking the part and living in the energy. You want to be on that level with them, you create it. You believe that you are with the magician and you can. Okay? If you can't. You're totally right. All right? Feelings, Six of Pentacles. Trying to find some balance with you on this. You'd like to see something a little more reciprocal, doing some crossing T's, dotting the I's, like, man, Rahama's kind of it all going on, and like, why am I not ready for this? Why can't I get out of the mindset of to be single and just party and live a fun life? We're still at the point right now that you're ready for a relationship, not ready for a relationship with anybody. So we're still trying to force them to be like, no, screw you, get in a relationship right now. Six of Pentacles. That's the energy he thinks about you. Not that you're putting the pressure on him, it's the energy. All right. God doesn't like it. Y'all think Jesus doesn't get mad. Jesus gets mad about the human example, Lazarus' funeral, child neglect, the whole thing. He get ticked off if anybody was bad about kids, the self-righteousness, that passive aggressive abuse stuff, you know, get ticked off when people misappropriated. I don't know. I don't know where that all came out of, and I got for the third party. The only third party is himself because he wants to be. He likes flirty. That's too bad. But it's instead of looking at it like I look at it, that you guys are all family and we all get along, have a good time, we can be open and vulnerable. He's just like, I love attention. It's a little bit of attention seeking. That's he's got to grow out of. Okay, that helps. Over energy is the Ten of Swords. Will outgrow the single life and the single phase. All right, his age is a big problem in this one. If you're about 8 years older, it'd be easy. Okay, all right. Crypto sugar, crypto sugar. Oh, by the way, Rohama, that idea you were having, don't hide that. Release the video, post the video, upload the video. Some of my shorts are the dumbest thing in the world, and those are always ones that get views. And I'm like, this is stupid. Fine, just post it, whatever. Disconnect. All right. Crypto, you gonna be at 909. Oh, because that's the one after 9, and that's one of my favorite songs. Okay. Crypto, let's see what we got. Okay. Hi, Archer. Do you see any advancement towards me from my runner? There we go. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. Not at the moment. This man needs to get in for therapy and a social worker and psychiatrist because he needs medication. The Five of Cups. He's suffering from depression. That's what keeps him stuck now. With everything that he's done, he says the better state single forever. And God's like, oh God, he's throwing a temper tantrum again. Okay, it's a whole Pisces thing. We'll be okay in a little bit. I don't need an Eight of Swords. Doing it to himself too on John's card. Nobody has a clue why he hasn't reached out yet. The fact that he's very depressed, so he's going for mode and turn it home to him, right? Nobody has a clue how Jonah got to that fish, just like, how did I even get here, right, crypto? Alright, just like nobody knows why Long John Silver is still in business or how, right? Straight up. 8 of Swords, he's doing it to himself. He's like, "I don't deserve better. I'm just depressed to stay here for a while." 9 of Swords and 8 of Swords, still through it, and you do have the okay if you want to send him something like, "Hey, it's been a long time thinking about you. Stop me, maybe think you." Come around with sending a text. 5 of Swords, it might actually help. He's in a state of grieving. He literally has a resting 5 of Swords face right now. I'm fine. You know, that's their vibe. Alright, and it's not that nobody's doing too much, nobody in his life got it, he's just straight up depressed. He has depression. A little bipolarness too, but that's not from me to judge. I'm just pulling the energy. God says he's bipolar, but I question God. So anyways, okay, Janet, what's up, Janet? You gonna be at 11, alright? No, we're gonna milk it out for 10 more seconds. You gotta have an 11 times game. Frankie gets all maybe I can have the cool type while she's sick. Like, "Hi, I'm Archer. I'm filling in with cool energy." Alright, 11:11. Did Ryan dream about me like you're gonna remember it? We communicate here and there. Alright, let's see. The moon card is a big yes confirmation. Jacob dreams of Bethel. So yeah, he absolutely had the dream about you, and the justice card says he 100% remembered it because it was a very nice dream between the two of us. Being like, "Oh, I just have a dream that Janet and I were married and had a good family and things were going really well." And God's like, "Because that's what would happen if you fricking open up and start doing something, Ryan." Like, "Oh." See, 6. The problem on this is he doesn't think it's good enough because the way his father constantly belittling him was a big problem on telling him, "Oh, you know, you're not good enough. You see how I fight for a lot of women are bad." You know, it's not fine. His mom, guy, something, 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 other letters in the alphabet, right? But the thing on this is his mom's the problem. Her attitude, her passive aggressive, even even Ryan's dad is like, I literally just stayed with her because I don't do half my stuff. But nobody can stand his mother. She's a complete ugh. Like straight up, if me and my grandma, well, grandma's dead. But anyway, she was still alive and we bumped Ryan's mom, grandma would be like, Archer, other way, go the other way. Don't engage. Do not engage. Straight up. Okay? That's the big part on it. He totally didn't remember the dream because it was nice. The 3 of Pentacles, God's like, all right, he's having these dreams and put the axe on. Totally. Very like the dreams I had when I was younger. I was driving around, right? We were like, I don't know, just talking about stuff, wrestling fights. Man, I don't know, it was weird. I woke up that day and I was like 16 years old. I'm like 5 Night Rider card. So that's the point he's at. He's gonna keep 3 of Pentacles having these dreams till he wakes up and goes, "I'm gonna have Janet someday." Straight up, right? That communication right now is gonna start opening up more because God's gonna keep having dreams. Now, granted, the dream last night was just about wedding and marriage and what you guys would be like in a house and a family. Don't worry, the Ace of Wands dreams are coming soon too, and those are really gonna mess with his brain. Like, whoa, why did I dream about that? Why did I like it? You know what I mean? Okay. Pretty shocked like that in the old days. Anyways, I'm not pleased to judge. Not mine. I got enough stuff. All right, let's see. Randy, what up, brother? How you doing? Randy, you don't be at 15:55. All right, what is the posting that got her called out, and is she actually dating or in a relationship? The Fool card reversed. The post was the picture of her with the guy. Knight of Cups, 2 of Swords. She's not seeing anybody else right now. That was the only problem. Elijah's retreat. All right, there's no dating else that's in a relationship. She's living her best life right now. She went college years and is enjoying the single life. She don't need no. That's what I heard. But the thing on it is, God's sure about that. God thing Abraham's faith. You know what? When your toilet doesn't work right, and you handle the like the whole day-to-day operation. She's trying to do all that too. But right now, she's saying, I can do this all on my own. I can go to the restroom standing up, not although I have snowmobile. And we snowmobile with girls. You get out in the middle of the woods in northern Michigan. Sometimes girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. God's testing her faith on this one because she keeps be alone. But God's like, no, you're wrong with that one. The Fool card, you're the foolish. The Judgment card, and the Eight of Pentacles. God's like, you can work on that a little bit. I that Devil card underneath Devil's one counter. You're better off alone. Be single. You're young, fun, and in great shape. And her body doesn't work as fast as it used to, and she has things now. But she still wants to be single. She'll outgrow it. This is her version of a rebellion. I don't need 50. I am awesome on my own. I'm really awesome on my own, but I'm gonna keep going until I hit that brick wall, face first, face planted, bust all my teeth out. That's powerful. All right. Okay, cool. Thanks, Randy. It's you know how stubborn she can get. She does get that way. Okay, and the chat's scrolling too fast. I'm gonna lose all the. I can't keep doing it with before I pen them in. All right, let's. I can turn this off. It's so far back on the screen. I literally. Let's see. Is there a way to do it from here? Uh, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Except I lost the extra camera. Weird. That's down here. Look at this. This is cool. Come on, Toby. Bring it. I'm Archer, literally. I laugh when the devil shows his face. Like, Archer, remember me? I'm like, better question is, do you remember me? When I go up against Toby, that's the time I get to let out all the frustrations that I don't do as a light worker. And Toby shows up, and I'm like, oh, good, I did it for you, buddy. All right. Let's see where we are. Yeah. Um, here we are. I'm gonna use these things here. Perfect. Okay, cool. 10 minutes. That's not enough time today. We need 36-hour days. Okay, let's do the beginning of our connection for Yuki. All right, let's see. Yuki, 1722. Okay, connect into this here and see what Libra's current understanding of the connection is. Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Seven of Wands with the Lover's card. He's coming to terms with the understanding of the connection right now. He's more focused on himself at the current moment, though, because he's trying to figure out why his life's all screwed up. He's got to get his life back in track first beforehand. He's not making enough money. He doesn't live in the home or the situation that he wants. He hates his parents at the moment. Lover's card, his life's a roller coaster ride. That's why he hasn't made any movement forward. But you being in his life is teaching him with Priscilla teaching the teachers about how to overcome the depressed feelings that he has, how overwhelmed he is of like, I'm stuck in my current situation. I'm stuck making not enough money. I'm stuck in an awful house. Man, dude, remember the person who didn't have any shoes until he saw the person with no feet? You know what I mean? That's kind of how Libra's feeling right now, Yuki, in the fact that he's like, I want a better house. I want a better car. I need more money. I can't do anything. I can't do anything right. And he just hates his job, basically. The job he had before this one, he liked that job a lot more than this one. Seven of Wands. He's like, I could go back. I totally would again. So at the moment, his energy is thinking more about his personal life and getting things back on track. And then that way, you guys can work stuff out. I still see something changing for the two of you during Virgo season. Eight of Cups on the Page of Cups with the World's card. Oh, cool. A close out of this cycle. Very nice. Also, within the next 7 days, you'll have a job too. You'll get a call back or an email within the next 7 days, Yuki, and you'll be employed. All right, Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes, you're going to be at 19 even. All right, my Aqua Kid, is she going to fix the attitude already? She's being rude and mean to me. Only takes, okay? I don't want any more issues in my personal life. Let me see what's up. Got you, girl. There we go. The Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, into the Page of Cups. The thing on this right now is that she doesn't feel like she fits in with her group right now, and she's going through that rebellious stage. You're going to have to take a little bit of a textbook bit from your parents. I know you've been working to clear some generational debt and karma, but remember how your parents were when they were rough and in the discipline mode. You're going to have to put her in check. That's the thing. At the moment, she feels like she runs the connection. She's the mom, not you. She's going through that stage of her life. She's not going to be like it forever, but she's being judgmental. She's being picky, Nine Swords. Mom, I'm better than you. I know everything. We all go through that phase. It's okay. The thing on this one is the only way to do it is you got to scare the heck out of her. gonna have to put her in place and put her in check the next time she comes at you with that attitude. You have to put her in check and go, look, I know you got problems going on at school, but you need to put in check and remember who the mother is. Otherwise, your cell phone will get turned off on the family plan. And you can do that. You can call yourself private for cell service. Ground her that way now. It's like how my Aries dad used to do it when I was a kid, because I had all these cool gadgets and tech toys and stuff. So you know how my dad did it when I got grounded? And I was sent to my room with a Nintendo, the TV, the keyboard, everything was in there, guitars and stuff. He just turned the power off to the room. He'd go down in the basement, turn the breaker off to the bedroom. I had no power. He'd turn it on at night for lighting and stuff. He's like, "You're not going in there to play." I'd like, "Yeah, Dad, ground me. It's awesome. I'll go in my room. I'm going right now. Don't worry. I'll ground myself." He'd be like, "No problem. Good. Right now." It's a little bit of taking your power back. You've been doing it in the relationship status. Now it's time to take your power back with the kids because they're running the show. Okay? So I hope that helps. Also, you need to talk to her a little bit. The real problem, the source behind all this, is not you. She's like, "Oh, you're a sucky mom. You're awful at this. I'm better at it." She's being bullied in school and it's bleeding out onto home. Okay? That's the problem. She doesn't fit in school and she's being picked on. You need to talk to her because she's hiding from the fact that she's being bullied. Okay? I totally see you in about a week's time walking into the school and going off on the principal because you find out the whole attitude adjustment behind your daughter is all tied into the fact that she's being bullied at school. Like, literally to the point that, like, if it were my kid, I'd be like, "You know what? We're just gonna do school of choice and get you out of this low-level freaking trash can of a school that you're in." Okay? So, hope that helps. Okay, Peter, what's up, Peter? How you doing? Alright, let's see what we got going on. 2142. Alright, so let's see. What's next for me relationship-wise? For Peter, relationship. The Six of Swords, a new understanding between you and your person. I literally did. Your name is Peter, and I literally heard a song by the Monkees called "For Pete's Sake." Love is understanding. Don't you know this is true? Love is understanding. It's in everything we do. And the next line in that song is "in this generation," which means this will happen in this lifetime, in this love and time. Oh my God, I'm singing the song. It's cool. In other words, she's coming to an understanding about the connection what you guys have. It's going to allow her to come forward with the Ace of Cups and make a new offer during Virgo season. Okay? Stay positive, and the stuff you're posting on your social media, she thinks all of it's about her. So you want it to work out, pop a little positive post about love and missing people. She thinks every post you make is about her anyways. You could literally make a post about the next car you want to get, and she's like, "Oh God, he's thought of me in that car with him. I know it." So during Virgo season, though, with the Ace of Cups comes forward. There's got to be massage vibes on it. Right now, Daniel and the Lions doing the strength card. She's feeling a little bit of guilt and shame for what she did to contribute to the breakup. Okay? Even if you're looking in a new direction, your new person, Ace of Cups, the past person coming back is like, "Hey, Peter, how you been?" She wouldn't open up before, but now she's open. All right, JJ, my favorite character on Criminal Minds. I love JJ. She was so cool. You're gonna be at 2311. All right, let's see what we got. Will my past person return? Will JJ's past person return? Five of Pentacles. They will, but it's gonna be a while. Knight of Pentacles. I knew it. Into the Queen of Cups. They're still coming to terms with a few things and learning about what real love is because they've never dealt with it. They've been neglected by their exes before you, clear on back to their parents and have no clue what real love is. And even though your past person is very slow on the uptake, Knight of Pentacles, stubbornness towards spiritual Capricorn energy, on the Five of Pentacles, they will eventually open the door. Okay, it's affecting your person's health and stress. It takes more Five of Pentacles energy to block someone, ignore someone, than it does to actually move forward and communicate with them. Think about it. You just sit there and miss your past person, JJ. They're sitting over going, "I am making a conscious effort to not reach out to JJ, to block JJ, and blah, blah, blah." You know how much mental energy that does to stay mad at somebody is this long? Especially when JJ, they got no reason to be mad at you. This is all on them. They still haven't pointed the finger inward and been like, "Oh, I'm the I did that." You know, at the moment they're still kind of like, "Oh, it's all on JJ. It's all JJ's fault. I didn't do anything. I'm perfect." Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords. God's testing his faith. Totally, JJ. God's like, "You're gonna keep saying that you're perfect and that you know everything." Usually the person that says they know everything actually knows the least amount of everybody in the room. So he's got to go through like a bit of an awakening to discover what real love is. Okay. JJ, they've never had real love at all. It was always about money or fun or sex or party or friends with benefits. You're the first person that they've even considered would be somebody that they would actually want to be in a long-term relationship with. Okay? Okay, Rono, how's A's feelings about things? Rono, you're at 2510. How's A's feelings about things? How's A's feelings about things? Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. A wants to start on this. A wants to reach out and talk to you and go, could we start getting this on track? Could we take this to the next level? Whatever you're at now, take it off the market. Reach out. Can we reconnect? Reach out. Can we make this exclusive? Can we move in together? Okay. The Five of Cups shows their own depression is what's getting in the way. All right. That they feel like they missed out on the boat and their life's not where it should be at the moment. It's that bit of depression about, man, after everything that I did to Rono, nobody else in my past has ever forgiven me. Rono's not going to do it either. Rono wants a fresh start with you, clean slate that you guys like don't compare each other to past people and you go forward to create whatever you want. If you guys want to stop working your regular jobs and all of a sudden become a pop culture status icon, rock stars, whatever, it's like Ace of Pentacles, clean slate. He wants to give you whatever you asked for, the wishes. Like just, hi, can I do for you? A is actually pulling some Pisces vibes at the moment too. Also Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune. Right now, A's a little stuck about moving forward because of his own fears and insecurities. A's just like, this is a big step. This is like a forever, forever. What if it doesn't work out? What if 6 years from now we get in a big fight and break up, or we get married and get divorced? I'm scared. And I'd be like, dude, hey, calm down. Bruno likes you. It's not going to go that way. You guys got good vibes. He's like, are you sure, Archer? I'm like, yeah, totally. It's cool. You should lock her down so you don't lose her. And A's like, oh, okay. So, all right. So at the moment, A's in your masculine energy, you're in the feminine energy. Okay. So you're open to receive, and A needs to reach out. All right. Okay, Kelly, what's up, Kelly Hilton? My favorite hotel chain. I got some Hilton points. The mic. Are you serious? What's wrong with it, MNC? How can the mic go bad? Sound is choppy. It's the internet. I'm sorry, guys. It's internet. I can't do a darn thing about it till tomorrow. All right. And I'll flat out say it. Anybody that has WoW internet service, don't get it. Cancel it, delete it. We need to completely cancel WoW. They suck. All right. Anyways, there you go. There's the real talk. Yeah, I can't fix the sound. It's all internet streaming. It's probably going to completely screw up the whole pick a card later. It's gonna be great. But that's okay. After Thursday, it'll be just fine. I've got so much going on. It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh my butt off big time. That people try to put spells. I can't hardly breathe right now. I'm like suffocating daily, exhausted, and everything. It's amazing how many people from my past that don't like me that keep trying to put spell work on me. And I've explained how that spell work works. That's why I laugh. When I wake up and I'm like, oh, I know who that is that's trying to get me to suffocate to death. Because remember how spell work works? When God sees that stuff, God issues good stuff over here onto me. I get rewarded for it. They're like, oh, I want Archer to suffocate to death and die so he doesn't talk anymore. Then all of a sudden, my videos get better and the messages get deeper. Then you got that other one person trying to wish that I'm single, alone, and miserable forever. Man, if they only knew. I love it. And then all of them, like I said, Jesus gets pissed at that self-righteousness stuff, right? Remember Jesus can see past all the passive aggressive people of his day when they were pretending to be something that they were not, right? Those who were more worried about wishing, like the ones who were more worried about washing the outside of the cup instead of washing the inside of the cup where the water goes or the wine goes, right? It's totally fine with that. So I love it. Let everybody that doesn't like me keep focusing on the bad stuff, right? It's so hilarious. Karma's fun. And then it's going to be really great when they get to the pearly gates, especially the ones who don't think God exists. Man, that's going to be a shock, right? And they're going to be like, oh, by the way, during this past life review, all that stuff you tried to pull on Archer that made Archer successful and everything. Yeah, time for your karma. All right. So maybe I'll get their cloud too as a result of it. Spell work is so stupid. That's why I laugh my butt off when I get the notifications in my head that God's like, heads up, you're getting taken. Somebody's trying some crap on you. And I just start laughing. I'm like, ooh, thanks, God. I run in here. I pull some cards. I'm like, what are my rewards? Oh, it's so cool. All right. Anyways. And the one that's wishing that I suffocate to death, that one's going to crack their skull open in the bathtub. Whoa, that was deep. Was that a message or is that just me? Eight of Pentacles. No, we're actually working on it. The one wishing bad on you is gonna fall and crack their skull open in the bathtub. Wow, burning bush much, God? I love you. You're awesome. We don't mess with a light worker. We're all light workers. God loves all of us. The people that mess with us and put spell work on you all, gonna suck. When people make it difficult even to connect with God by adding all the rules and laws and things on it, yeah, karma's fun. I love watching it play out. Straight up, screw you people wishing bad karma on me. But thank you for doing it. It's gonna be awesome. Keep wishing bad on me and watch me succeed. It's gonna be so freaking all right. All right. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on, my wayward sons. Let's see where we're going into. That was just for whoever needed it. All right. Kelly Hilton, you're still on deck next with the microphone. All right. You're going to be at 3050. All right. Let's see what we got for you, Kelly. All right. What are Chris's feelings for me in this connection? What are Chris's feelings for Kelly in the connection? Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. You know what? If Chris didn't hate his job, Eight of Pentacles on the Five of Swords, he'd be coming your way, Knight of Wands. You guys would already be in a complete relationship marriage right now. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. He is absolutely sick of the jealousy in the workplace, the people that are cherry picking jobs, the bosses coming down on. He's in a toxic workplace, straight up. If he didn't hate Five of Swords going to work every day, he would be in such a better position that Knight of Wands, Joshua, the leader of faith with the big green cape, he would totally be all over you like white on rice, straight up soy sauce. Okay, so those are his feelings. Where he's telling me if I didn't freaking hate every day's life in existence when I had to go into that job, Archer, I would be all over Kelly. Like I love her. My life just sucks. I mean, everything else is going pretty good for him. He's got good parents. He's got things in order. Yeah, Queen of Cups. He's like, I love my life. I hate my job. Seven of Swords, because I'm dealing with the deceitfulness in the workplace. I can't take it anymore. The bosses are toxic and narcissistic, the nepotism. Eight of Cups. He's going to walk away from the job because it has to happen. He's already job hunting. He's going to get a new job secured, get rid of the crap at the old job, and then the Knight of Wands, he's going to be like, Kelly, I got a new job. I'm making some good money. Put on your fancy outfit. We're going out. And you're going to be like, whoa, where did this come from? I haven't talked to you in forever. And you're like, yeah, we're going to talk a lot tonight over dinner. I'm buying because I got an awesome job and I actually like life again. Okay. This will happen during retrograde for him. Mercury retrograde is going to cause him to blow his top Eight of Cups. And he's going to walk into the boss's office take this job and shove it on his cell phone. All right. He's smart though. He's not doing it until he gets the other job lined up. And he's going to walk in and be like, take this job and shove it. All right, Merle Haggard. All right. That's the only third sword down energy in the way. Once he changes jobs, you and him, Chris and Kelly, it's a thing. You guys are a thing. All right, Yoon, have I met my twin yet? Let's go. I am the twin flame specialist. Let's see what we got. 3308. Hey, Selena, what's up, honey? Spinny hugs. What up, girl? Tia Bia, what's up, darling? All right, Yoon, you are at 3313. All right. Have I met my twin? Jeez almighty. Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Yes, it was either a Leo, an Aquarius, a Cancer, strong Aquarius vibes on the energy, and this was the deceitful one, the one that you gave your all to the connection, and he was flat out cheating on you, going in other options, other directions, with canceled dates and meetups and hangouts. We're going to meet Wednesday at 8 p.m. Nope, sorry, got to go home. My dad's calling. And then he was going out and talking with other girls. You busted him cheating. You guys broke up. You were probably about 21, 22 years oldish at the time. And now you guys have gone on your separate paths. But for some reason, still single too. He never found anybody either because you two were supposed to be together. That's the curse of the twin flame journey. When the twins don't reconnect, they wind up alone. Because you guys you've got soulmate energy. There's somebody new around you at work that likes you. He's the one that messed up the twin flame connection. That's the one who has to suffer in that he's going to be alone for the rest of his life. Sometimes it's a free will choice, okay, where they just simply are like, I've just decided to stay single and focus on my work and myself. Sometimes it's literally they try a billion times going forward and the relationships never work out, okay? You've got a soulmate vibe on this one. And also during Mercury retrograde, you might hear from this person again because it's been a few years. But yes, you totally did. When they left, it felt like your heart was being ripped out of your chest and it was empty in your chest. That's the twin. Okay. Stacy, what's up, Stacy? How you doing, girl? All right, let's see. We've got Stacy at 35 even. Think about your person. Let's see what we got. 10 of Wands. Oh, your person is stalking you right now. 5 of Cups into the 10 of Wands. They can't believe they walked away from it. They never thought you would keep moving on. They thought you would go depressed, quit your job, burrow yourself into your bed and hermit away. And yet you're moving on, living your best life. And that's making your person want you. 10 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I need to reach out to Stacy because Stacy's doing, dude, Stacy's in Grinch Who Stole Christmas vibes. He took away your presents. He took away your turkey. I forget, what was it? A roast beast? Yeah, roast beast. He took that away, and then he hops on your social media, and he's like, "Wait a second, how is Stacy still singing without presents, without food, without packages?" Right? He thought he was able to shut you down and derail you, and yet you haven't. And now all of a sudden, karma's a right because now the way he wanted you to feel about him, so that you would chase him. Now he's starting to become the chaser onto you. See how karma works out? Yep. This guy's complete ego death. Instead of being the runner, all of a sudden now it's going to be like, oh my God, Stacey, I miss you. Please take me back. I can't believe it. I got to be a part of your life again. You're going to be like, whoa, well, this is kind of different. 10 of Pentacles. It goes long term, though. You will submit. Guys, totally submit to your wives or your girlfriends. Pick your battles. Happy wife, happy life. It's cool vibes. All right. Is it really that bad if you got to sit through 3 episodes of Love Island? Really? Come on now. It's not bad. It's actually, I will neither confirm or deny that I watch it, but I've heard it's a pretty good show. Brittany's kind of cool. All right, let's see what we got. Ace of Swords. I'm not even counting this one. Pretty 651 for, let's see, that's Moonlight. Hi, what's up, Moonlight? Ace of Swords. Actually, I am not counting this one. God's like, don't you dare pick that card up, Archer. I'm like, okay. Ace of Swords. Moonlight, you're going through a level up. Your intuition is changing because your third eye, your pineal gland, it's been calcified for a while. And because of a recent diet change, I don't know if you just started drinking more water, even though you hate it, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna drink more water. I tell everybody I drink water, but anyways, you're declassifying and you got a high level third eye. But the thing is, it still had some calcium buildups in it over the years from the fluoride and from when your parents got your teeth fixed and the braces and it's just a mess, right? But your the opposite of calcium buildup, decalcifying. I think we're making up words right now. It's okay. It's Archerisms. Anyways, your pineal gland is energizing and charging right now. That's why you're feeling some type of way. You're picking up more empathy of the people around you, even people you don't know. You just walk into Starbucks and you look at that person, you're like, oh, wow, you found out your wife was cheating on you. I'm so sorry about that. Then you look at this other person, you're like, oh, I'm sorry your uncle touched you when you were a kid. And you're like, why am I doing this? It's tough to control, but you're going through a very high-end level up, okay? God is handing you the keys to a Porsche, and you just got your driver's license. It's going to be really cool, all right? It's going to be epic. Wait until you see how the gifts start strengthening. You're going to love it. And you're like, but I'm pretty awoke right now. It's Spinal Tap. You're going to go up to 11. It goes to 11. Kelly Williams. Oh my gosh, girl. How have you been doing? What is up? Oh my God, I missed you. Spinny hugs. It's so good to see you. We brought some new mods on because some of the original Gen 1 mods, they're out living their best lives and doing their awesome sauce and stuff. But it's good to see you, Kelly. Okay, let's read you. You're going to be at 39 even. Oh, I like 39. That's cool. All right, let's see. 93, 93. What do we got? Whatever comes out for Kelly Williams. Everyone have a blessed and safe day. You too, Kelly. You too, girl. I missed you. I still got to get to Vegas. There we go. Ace of Swords shows a leveling up. You know how you cut him out? 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. He wants to see you again with 3 9s in a row. You know that last date you went on a while ago that was a complete just Titanic Chernobyl that you were just like, oh God, not this. Nope, didn't work out, didn't like it. That was a false start. It was a dress rehearsal for you to get kind of acquainted to interacting with people. You've got somebody else that's going to ask you out on a date, and it's going to be by a total plain straight up happenstance. You're going to be on your way home from work. you are going to stop because you have to pick up a prescription. So for some reason, you go to a Walgreens, a Rite Aid, or a CVS, and the person you bump into somebody that you haven't seen in upwards of 9+ years, right? Number nine, number nine, number nine. Wouldn't it be cool if you could play my readings backwards? Anyways, YouTube, work on that. Put that in the gear wheel. It's going to close a chapter in a cycle between the two of you guys. Somebody's going to be like, "Oh my gosh, Kelly, I haven't ran into you forever. What are you doing?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just here getting my old people medicine." And they're going to be like, "Oh wow, I'm old too now. I do old people medicine." Neither of you guys are on old people medicine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with taking medicine. Oh my god, if God didn't want us to take medicine, He would not have given people the gift of being able to go to college and become doctors and pharmacists and techs. It's and scientists. It's cool. All right. But yeah, you guys reconnect, and while you're talking, and you're gonna be frustrated first. You're like, "Oh, we should catch up sometime." And you're trying to be polite and be like, "I'm not doing anything right now. You want to go right from here? Let's run over to that. There's a Cava up the road. Let's go grab some pita chips." Oh my God, they're opening a Cava in Michigan. I'm in heaven. Anyways, and it's like it's really close to my house too. The first time I went to Nashville and saw Cava, and I was like, I must have this. They're opening one in Michigan, and it's really close to me. I'm gonna be eating a lot of pita chips. It's really cool. But anyways, at first you're gonna be like, I don't have time for this right now. But you're gonna be like, fine, fine, let's go. And then all of a sudden, that you guys are inseparable going forward from that. This will happen in the next 9 days. Page of Coops. All right. Let's see. Next up. Oh wow, cool. I even lost the YouTube. Oh, the internet is so jacked up. I wish I could turn the camera around and show you this. Wow, way. Yeah, wow. Wow. That's that. Yeah, it's all about perceived value. It could be wow, or it could be wow. It's more of a wow. Anyways, okay. Let's see if I can get back into these things because oh shoot, I'm running out of time. I gotta get started on personals. Do, 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 do. There's Yoon, there's Callie, there's Stacy, there's Moonlight, there's Callie again. There's Jen. Okay, Jen. Let's see. All right, Jen, think about your person. Jen, you are going to be at 42 even. Okay, Jen. Oh, nice. Your twin is doing the shadow work right now. They've gone through a dark night of the soul due to a loss in their life. Straight up, a friend or a family member died. Okay, normally I go around that and I'm like, oh, something might have just happened. No, straight up, they lost a family member, Nine of Wands. And right now, your twin needs you in their life. They're like the only person that can help me. Why am I thinking about Jen so much? Because when somebody winds up losing a family member or a friend or whatever, when they die, then we start taking our mortality into effect. And all of a sudden now, Jen, he doesn't want to be alone anymore because he's in this weird, fearful place of I don't want to die alone and nobody will ever find me until like the neighbors notice the smell. Oh my God, this isn't good. This isn't good. I need someone in my life. Where's Jen at? What? That's what's going on his side of the fence that leads to a phone call. Okay. He had to go through this to get to the shadow work point to really appreciate you better. It's cool vibes. All right. Let's see. KT. Hey, KT, what's up? All right, you're going to be at 4310. All right. Kitty, will I see Cancer soon? We finally spoke last. You've been mentioning for the past several. Oh, okay. Cool. I knew it. Took him a long time. Now we've got a base point. Because if it's been several months that I keep saying he was going to reach out and talk, and he finally did, we now know his timelines. Because he should have done it the first time I said it. That's when the energy was right. Now we got to add a couple months to it and go, okay, it takes this little crab a few months. All right. So he's on like a 1-to-4 ratio right now because he's fourth house being a Cancerian. 3 of Swords, High Priest. Right now, what's going on? He's unsure of what to do. He gets a little nervous. He wants to let you in, right? And then he's like, I'm so used to being single, alone, and it's been so long since KT and I were involved. Can I get used to this again? 2 of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles says, yes, absolutely. Give it some time to adjust, okay? What I'm seeing on this with the Page of Pentacles is that there will be some plans made. Apparently, Cancer's got something going on the weekend, first weekend in August. You guys will hang out. It's very possible for it to be sooner than that, but I do think that due to his scheduling, is he a bit of a workaholic? Because he is now if he wasn't before. All right. Maybe he didn't have a job before and you were supporting him, but now he's turned into a bit of a workaholic. 3 of Swords, the High Priest. He is secretly behind the scenes changing his scheduling. See, I knew it. King of Pentacles on the High Priestess. I knew Mary Magdalene was hanging out down there. Behind the scenes, he's working on adjusting his life and his schedule to make time for you. And then all of a sudden, he's going to come at you with a full tub of melted butter. All right. He's going to be like, KT, you want to butter up my crab legs? You're going to be shocked. Right now, slow, little to no contact while he behind the scenes is getting his scheduling in order, making time for you. And then he's not even going to tell you that, hey, KT, I've got everything lined up. We can start. Let's go. Let's do this. He's just going to start coming on like a cancer. Okay. So heads up. Within the next 7 days, he's going to start getting a little silly and crazy and word vomit and multiple texts. Text when you wake up in the morning. You might have to help teach him that and slow his roll a little bit. It'd be like, you don't got to send me 3 texts every time you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I can talk to you during like morning. Good morning text work. Once that crab opens up, though, oh my gosh. If you guys were doing this back around like 96 and you had to have like minutes or you had to charge per text, like back in the good old days of cell phone service, oh my God, you guys would need a lot of money for what's coming. A lot of texting. All right. And let's see, Gia. All right, Gia, what's up? You're going to be at 45.55. All right. Gia, love reading between you and the August 31st Pisces future between and the August 31st wouldn't be Pisces. August 31st, Gia, would be Virgo. But they're both adaptable signs and they're opposite sides. So today's opposite day, which means your Virgo went through their Freaky Friday, the timeline jump. So let's get some future predictions on the new timeline. We have a Virgo acting like a Pisces. Strength card. Leo and Virgo season, the transformative times from the 5 of Swords into the Queen of Cups. Future predictions is he's going to get over the grieving. 5 of Swords. This dude is stuck in his own ego and his own head. He's like he's a bit of a downer a little bit. He is so over analytical and overthinks things that he shuts down, goes quiet for 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 hours, whatever it is. The future on this one with this timeline jump, it's what you've prayed for and wished for in the 9 of Cups. This is your blessings coming in, where he gets out of that phase of his life and comes in some real love. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you guys, even the reason for Pisces to pop in August 31st, by Pisces season, the 2 of you are in a committed relationship and you're living together. All right, Cancer, Virgo, Leo energy, screw in your energy. Okay. All right, Charisse, you're going to be at 47.22. All right, still let's see, still physically together every day. Even when I try to run in that, he won't let me check in on Dom and I4. Okay, let's see. All right, hold on. Still physically together every day. Okay, gotcha. Even when I try to run, he won't let me. So check in on Dom and you for this Mir season. Mir was a submersible. There was a submersible that went down to the Titanic a bunch of times. I knew I saw that. These cards flipped over. 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. This is nice. Here's what I want to know. Esther saving the Jews, 10 of Swords. Here's what God wants to know. When are you going to stop running? You love him. He loves you. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Charisse, this isn't going to be like what your exes did and even how he was before, okay? You're just a little scared of commitment. It's understandable with what you two have been through. Why do you want to keep running? This guy really loves you. It's not going to do it. Remember how your ex was beating up on you? Because he was a drunk. This guy's not like that. That's the thing. You're very scared and very injured because of what you've been through. Understandable. Totally. All right. Every time you open your heart up, they act really nice in the beginning, but then the mask falls off and you wind up getting hurt. That's why you're like, no thanks, not interested. Even Dom hurt you before, right? Dom's trying. God's saying, if you stop running, the rewards will be great because Dom doesn't want to keep pacing. Dom wants to lock you down. And I do see on the 6 of Pentacles that at some point during Capricorn season, if you don't lock down, he'll move on. God's going to throw a test at Dom. A really hot, slightly younger looking girl, barista at the coffee shop he goes to, takes an interest in him. God's going to be like, well, Charisse, if you can't stop running, we're going to give Dom some real love. You're going to totally lock him down during Leo season. You're going to go full on Leo, and you're going to be like, Dom, you're mine. And you're gonna be like, what am I doing? Am I ready for this? You've been ready for this for a minute, girl. You got nothing to worry about with him. He doesn't have those masks that'll fall off. Page of Swords. He's learned his lessons because he's been through so much crap too. You guys both have. You guys both are nervous about taking this next level. Dom is just being a typical guy, and he's going way more all in right out of the gate. The girl's always got to kind of like be sure. The guys are always hard on the sleeve vibes. He's a legit deal. You can totally trust him. It's a good thing. All right. Okay. Let's see. Carla, you are up next. It's understandable. You're nervous about taking it to the next level because what if it fails? What if you try and fail? But what if you try and succeed? The risks are worth the rewards. All right, Carla, what's up? Let's see. Hey, Archer. Hi, Carla. Anything you need to know happening in love and work? We got bought out by a new company. Nice. I like when that stuff happens. The big fish ate a little fish. All right, let's cool. Cherise, trust yourself. You're just nervous. That's totally understandable. Everybody gets nervous before they get involved into something very big and very long term. But he's good people. Okay. Let's see, Carla, you're going to be at 50. No, you're going to be at 51 even. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Let me check it on the new company, how this is going to go. Let's start there. Let's see how that's going to go for you, Carla. Let's see what we got. The Sun card on the Seven of Swords. Needed. This was needed. This is good. Okay. The change ups that are coming as a result of these new people coming in are going to elevate you up the list because you're the only legit one. As they review personnel files and things like that, they're going to be like, wow, this Carla Johnson, she's got her act together. Why did she never move up the ranks? Well, that's the whole reason the old company got bought out, was stupid decisions like that. This is what happens to lead. You know how, like, if you get like even personals from me, or you're listening to your collective readings on other channels, and they're like, oh, well, you're getting a raise and getting a promotion. This is the catalyst that happens to get to that outcome, is that the company got bought out. This is good vibes for you. Eight of Wands, forward momentum on the King of Pentacles, more money. It's a straight up, it sounds like the most basic, generic career and finance reading under the sun, but in your case, it is. The new management puts you on the Eight of Wands fast track to upper management, King of Pentacles. You are going to be so freaking rich. You will literally have your bills on auto pay and never have to worry about them by this time next year. I love it for you. Love department. Two of Swords. You have a Leo and a Pisces that are both going to make attempts at you. Leo's going to try to work things out with you yet again. You got a Leo's going to try. Who's that? Who is Leo from in the past? You got a Leo's going to reach out to you. All right. And then your person finally too, because it feels the disconnect. They're like, why am I thinking about Carla? And God's like, well, because Carla's getting hit on over here and you stand to lose Carla. So you better do something about it there, Abraham. Leave Isaac alone. Isaac's good people. You notice a feather on your path lately? Empress. I know who you're going to pick, and so do you. So your person reaches back out, and you guys can actually go forward in the Empress mode. And then some Leo from your past also reaches out too. And is like, Carla, I've missed you. Let's reconnect. Oh, you're heading for a conundrum, Two of Cups. Yep. You're going to be at a crossroads of like, who do I go for? You're totally going to go for the other person, not the old Leo. You're going for your person. All right, I love it. And Nicolette. Let's see what we got for you, Nicolette. You want a general? I got you. All right, you're going to be at 53.40. Okay, cool. Little general for Nicolette. The devil is going to show his face to you this week, okay? Within the next 7 days, you're going to be tested beyond all belief in that you're going to see a post or hear through the grapevine. Maybe one of your person's family members or something even reaches out to you, but something is going to attempt to test your faith with this Three of Wands. Toby's going to show himself. This could be something as much as like, oh, hey, your person has moved on. They're seeing someone. Something is going to like really test you. Are you going to freak out, get depressed, go sad, and bury yourself away? Or are you going to look at it and go, I got this? And I don't think it's that you hear your person's moved on to someone else or anything like that. But it could be something as simple. Let me get vibes to see what it is. Because something is going to try to test you in the next 7 days. What is it? It's a phone call. It revolves around your past person. The High Priestess into the Ten of Pentacles on Temperance is that you're going, oh, here's how you're going to be tempted in some kind of way onto it is that you're going to hear through the grapevine rumors starting with the High Priestess, the peanut gallery. Somebody, you're going to hear or see through the grapevine that somebody suspects your person has already moved on and is seeing somebody else, which is totally wrong. And the gossip columnist needs to stop. Okay. So in the next couple of days, a mutual friend or acquaintance someone's like, hey, Nicolette, did you hear so and so moved on? I think they got somebody else. I saw him talking to somebody else at the store the other day. It's not a relationship. It's literally a person interacting with another person is all it is. There's nothing there. That's what the devil showing up. Devil wants you to get into your head, get jealous, and get upset, and be like, "Oh, that's it. I don't need him anymore. Screw him. I'm all sad, depressed. I'm going to reach out and blow his phone up." Don't do it. It's simply somebody with a big mouth that hasn't got a clue that's making up stuff. Okay, sure, might have seen him talking to somebody in line at Target. He was checking out and he was bored, so he talked to the person behind him. Whatever. Maybe the person behind him was like, "Hey, can you reach me that Hershey's cookies and cream candy bar in the point of interest sales spot thing?" Right? It's simply just that he's interacting with someone, and then somebody's going to see this interaction, come to you, and be like, "Oh, he's talking to somebody new." The devil's like, yeah, perfect, Nicolette. Get upset, get sad, get jealous. I want to see it. And you're going to be like, no, he's a human being. He's allowed to talk to somebody while he's in line at the checkout. I know better. I know him better than that. And Toby's going to be like, oh, that sucks. I'm going to go find someone else to bully. All right. Toby can't win. Toby cannot win. Hangman. All right. Thank you guys so much. I got to scoot and get ready for. I got some super chats. I just did the super chats. I got to do some personals. I got 3 personals coming up. I got to get onto those, and then I'll be back this afternoon. At some point, I'll post up the pick card, the live, and I'll be back this evening for the pick card, and then I'll pass out and go to sleep. Okay. So I love you guys, and I will see you all in a wee little bit. All right. Peace and love.